Welcome back to another episode of Picking Up the Pieces. We have two high-ranking boxing coaches in the house today speaking to us about what it is that they have done in the past, the current, and what they're going to do in the future of assisting and helping our children in the skill of boxing, but also in mentorship as far as what it is to be a mindful, respectful, disciplined little boy, and then into a teenager, into a young man, and then eventually into a man. This is actually where one of the processes of where it begins for our young men to begin to turn their lives around. And I believe that these brothers are soldiers on the battlefield. And when I say soldiers on the battlefield, we're talking about their different titles that God sends forward through the human flesh to say, I'm going to play this part in helping and assisting and saving my people. Mm-hmm. These brothers, I believe, are literally saving lives by way of what it is that they just merely love to do.
They saving lives by structuring lives. You know what I'm saying? They saving lives by giving these kids a foundation. You know, mama can only do so much. You know, they step, like I said before, like y'all really are the foundation. Y'all really are lifting these young black men up. But when he was just talking, I got a question. Why, you know, we expose our kids to football. That's common, right? We're exposing to basketball. But I don't really I hear small pockets of parents exposing their kids to the boxing world. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's what they say, a brutal sport. Nobody wants to see their kids get punched in the face.
That's right.
It takes a different kind of parent or a parent that's fed up of seeing their kids get punched in the face.
That's right.
You know? So it's one or the other. Either you tired of seeing your kid get picked on, or you just a different parent anyway.
Yeah, because a lot of them come, they be like, I don't want him in the box. I don't want him or her to box. I just want them to learn how to defend themselves. I said, yeah, we can teach them how to defend. They ain't got a box. We can teach them how to defend themselves. And they get into that. They get into a chance to get into altercation. You know what I'm saying? Know how to defend themselves. You know what I mean? So we do that too. So, and JFK, you ain't mentioned how I got you in the boxing.
No, straight up. I did, but the cameras was off.
Oh.
I remember, we were outside.
Yeah.
When we were outside, I was about to explain to Buck how when I came home from the penitentiary, I pushed through Ross, Chillicothe, Lucasville, and Marion on one stretch, 8 years. When I came home, I was crazy. I didn't understand how people were calling each other bitches. Men were calling another man a bitch, and things had changed. And I found myself going by penitentiary rules on the street. And I put my hands on people when they were being disrespectful. And one homies was about to kill me. They had guns, and I didn't get back into guns as fast. And Gary reached out. And he heard about a situation that took place down on the block. Shout out to Bernard Ave, Avondale, A1, as you all call it. And some guys tried to kill me with guns. And Gary explained to me, man, you need to come to the gym, Jared. You need to come to the gym. Come to the gym, man. They're going to fuck around and kill you, man. They're going to kill you. I ended up going to the gym probably about 3-4 days after that. And I liked it. I liked messing with the gym, but most importantly, what it did was it gave me an opportunity to release a lot of anger and frustration that I had within myself just coming from the penitentiary. And I was 29 years old at that time. That's considered old to be coming into amateur boxing. You know what I mean? And I'm strong where I'm from, man. So I'm taking a chance on, hey, you know, what's going to happen if I get in this shit and I start getting fucked up? People going to be like, hey, we're going to rob you. Heard up. They don't think I'm weaker. But, boxing was a great avenue for me to release a lot of anger and frustration that I had going on within me after that bid. Coming home, it was something, the violence that took place in there, it still was lingering on me. And Gary gave me an avenue, man, to release that inevitably, for real, saved my life. Saved my life to the point where I turned my situation around, where I've been able to assist individuals in saving their lives by just giving them a resource, an outing to say, I'm going to be different and I'm not going to die, I'm going to live, and I'm not going to allow my emotions to take over or the violence to do so. This is one of the things that the OG did for me, and I'm 53 years old. So you can imagine if he's still doing that to this day, this is soldier on the battlefield type shit that God has actually sent. Like, who has the discipline and the energy to actually want to come, get up and want to do that shit every single day, rocking with our babies, and you know our babies are something. So it's a huge thing. It's a purposeful thing. It's a passionate thing. It should be more of an admired thing that you guys do with our babies. Well, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, I appreciate you rocking with my grandsons. They've shifted off to Dallas, but we gotta talk about that too. Got to hook them up. But I appreciate you guys working with my grandchildren. I would come and I would stay, but just the fact of the matter is more men stepping up and assisting me because their father's not there. Penitentiary or absent. In another case, deceased. You know what I mean? And here we go. We got y'all gladiators on the battlefield. Like, all right, we got them.
Right on.
Yep.
$2 though. Don't none come for free. But we got them.
For sure.
Rap.
I'm gonna call him the more challenged kid, right?
You know you're gonna make them start attacking.
I'm sorry. The less challenged, the more challenged kid. What's the good age? You know, like they don't know what to do with this kid right now. And I know you said 5 or
About
6.
7.
7.
We start about 7. You know, let
Okay.
them teach them fundamentals and teach them how to box. And they can't compete until they get 8.
Okay.
You know, when they get 8, they be ready to go.
Mm-hmm. You got a good story, brother, that you told me when you started out boxing. How old?
Well,
tell that story.
I started out at 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, you couldn't start till you was 10.
Yeah.
So I had an uncle in the boxing gang. You know, he hooked me up with a fake birth certificate for 2 years.
Okay.
And I beat everybody for those 2 years. 9 years old, I won outstanding boxing in Junior Olympics.
Whoa.
I wasn't even old enough to box.
Wow, that's dope.
So when I got 10, they like, how you still 10 after 2 years? And guess what? A lot of these guys in Cincinnati
That was a real scam.
have had their age moved
No.
down.
Damn. Really?
Yes.
They didn't want to face that top
Yeah.
competition.
Check it, and rules done changed, and they got computers now. You know what I mean? So you can't really do what you used to do back then.
Yeah.
They got everything in the system. You cannot talk about you was 10.
I hear you.
3 years.
Oh no.
You can't be 10 for 3 years, but we got guys in this city that raised their age down. You know, they're supposed to fight 16. That's back then at 16 you had to fight grown men.
Yeah.
So some of our guys turned 16.
Okay.
They raised their age down to 15 so they could fight the kids a little longer.
I hear you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Did not know that.
Like,
Did not know that. I ain't know
some
that.
of our world champions. Yeah. A lot of guys like Timmy, I started Timmy. Rave,
Timmy who?
Timmy Austin.
Timmy Austin, world champ, world champ forever. Timmy Austin, man. What weight did Timmy Austin fight at?
Bantamweight, 118.
Yeah. Was up under Don King Productions, so on and so forth. Yeah, shout out to Timmy Austin, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That was my guys. I started. You know what I mean? Like me and Timmy come up together. One of those guys fought Junior Olympics 3 years. You know, we get 2.
Okay. I hear you.
My guy. It's my brother
Shout out
there.
to Timmy Austin, for sure. Did you say like Rave?
Yeah. Well, the team I came up with, like Gary, we had a whole bunch of guys that fought pro out of the team I came up with. Rave, Timmy,
Rave Springs. Shout out to Rave Springs.
Rave Springs, Rob Dula.
Yeah.
Doula time. Doula time.
Yeah, you came up with all them guys. I came up with guys with Tony Tubbs, Gary Turner, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? I came up with them guys.
Shout out to Gary Turner, man.
Jeff Whaley.
Jeff Welly, Sonny
Shout
Long.
out to
I came up with
Jeff.
all them guys.
Pernell
My main
Bonner.
man, Sonny.
Slick, little Poinell Bonner.
Rest in
rest
peace.
in peace.
Rest in peace, Terrell Bonner. My main man. Rumbler, quick hands. Word up.
And Rodney Watts. Don't forget Rodney Watts. Rest in peace. Yes.
It's Cincinnati got a large, long boxing history. You know,
Yes.
we've been a part of it for a long time. You know,
Ezra Charles. I mean, I'm starting to think old boxers and everything. What is it? Is it something in the water or what's going on? Like,
That's it. A lot of people don't know Eddie Charles got a house in Avondale.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
a lot of people don't know
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Hey, we have one more time. Before gunplay, it was wrecking shit in Cincinnati. Like, it couldn't have been in the water because, you know, it was all type of different communities, man.
yeah.
And one more time, and then the craziest part about it, before boxing came along, the top rumblers from each community somehow would fight each other. Now want to dodge. Now want to dodge each other.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah.
We gonna be at Mr. Kelly's, Jello's, possibly one of these football games. But no gunplay. One more time.
Yeah.
It's just I heard you got that work. What's happening? What's happening? And we do it, and that's it. And
Walk away, right?
Next day, y'all cool. Like, man, what you want to do,
next
man?
day you say pick up the pieces.
Word.
Pick up the pieces.
Word. Somehow it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard. We have to get our sons to understand what courage looks like again. Because all that what happened is people got too scared to lose a fight. If I lose a fight, my ego.
Well, you know what?
My ego will be fucked up. I'm a big drug dealer too. You know, I got all the money. Now, you can't just beat me up.
Right.
Ego, pride got in the way to the point where we start banging each other. The devil got busy.
Do you think the phone fucked everything up?
No,
Because
the
when you
phone-
talk, I'm listening. Like when you talk about like the fights back in the day, right? Somebody get their ass whooped. Only a small group knew about it, right? But now somebody will get their ass whooped, and the whole world sees the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Forever.
You know.
And it creates a bully type situation in school.
There you go. So now motherfuckers say, well, shit, I'm not going to get my ass whooped on camera.
Word.
I'm just going to execute the motherfucker. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Phones fucked everything up. Because, I mean, shit.
Able to exploit at quicker, the flick of a light.
Yeah. You talk about all these fights. And I ain't never witnessed them, right? But I done heard them and I done met a lot of people. We have our last show, we had a couple dudes in here that used to talk about how I was the top over here. I was
Johnny
the
Baker.
top over here.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Behind
the
here.
top over here. And guess what they was? Sitting right here.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that.
Shout out to Brother Zig, Johnny Baker, and about BD8, Bond Hill for life.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah. Johnny, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So how we gonna, one thing about picking up the pieces, we talk about the problem, y'all solutions to it. I know y'all probably seen a lot of shit get out of control, especially with our young black men. And you told me you're not gonna get everybody, but you get the majority of them.
Yeah.
I mean, what's some ideas to get people to come back in and tell them about how you got your new boxing gym and everything, stuff like that, man.
Well, we finally got a blessing. We finally got some real equipment to train with. We ain't got to MacGyver everything.
Wow.
I mean, it's been effective. Like I said, we number one gym in the country, so
we made it work.
We made it work. But we got a blessing.
Yes, I hear you.
And we just got to stay down and support each other.
Absolutely.
That's the only way we can help these kids, and we help continue to support each other.
Absolutely.
Just like one day we was at the gym, all these kids out there fighting and stuff. We say, why y'all doing it? Come on in the gym. Y'all don't got to go out there, come to the gym.
Right.
Yo, come on to the gym and box. You want to fight? Come put the gloves on.
Did they?
Nope.
See?
We just come put the gloves on.
That's that gap right there. We got.
Yeah, that's what we tried. We tried
that gap right there.
We try to change it. We like, come to the gym, put the gloves on. You want to fight? You got a problem with that person? Come to the gym, put the gloves on, and then it be over with right then.
But they don't want to.
They don't want to.
So we have to strategically find a way, man, for real, to infiltrate, relate, manipulate, or reconstruct a way of thinking where they have an understanding of it's okay if I lose. Word.
Yeah.
It is okay. Mike Tyson lost. Muhammad Ali lost.
Yes. Don't mean because you
It's
lose,
okay.
it's over. Don't mean it's over because you lose.
It's
It ain't over.
okay.
You,
Should have raised little laws.
yeah, like you said, pick up the pieces, go on.
Yes.
Everybody gonna be a winner.
Yeah.
I lost. Say everybody lost. You know what I'm saying? You still
not
standing
worth-
though.
It's not worth your ego and your pride with being William Lynch, where we think our ego and our pride has been damaged and the integrity of who we are because he beat me up, he got out on me.
That's the young crew right now.
Right.
That's the
But-
young
well,
generation.
it gets deeper because we got to begin to look at, we got to take another look at that word called disrespect too. Because it gets deeper. Now we talk about the kids, but you know, some kids make it through and they end up 25 and 30 years old and 35 years old. And they up there doing the same stupid ass shit too though. They actually standing right next to a 12-year-old on the block. And I'm 35. So that same gap piece that we're missing there, it inevitably ends up growing into a grown man. And now he's up there with the strap in his hand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that gap right there is what we got to catch it to get our sons and
And ladies.
our daughters too
And
to
daughters.
understand
Daughters.
we're taking make them take a look at what disrespect looks like. It is not that fucking deep.
Yeah,
Word up.
Cause
It
like,
ain't that motherfucking
like
deep,
I was
man.
going in the gym when they had a little fight, whatever, and these girls in my way. I'm pulling a line. These girls in my way, and they like still right there my way. I blew my horn like bum bum. She fingered me off. You know what I'm saying? She gave me the finger. So I pulled my card.
Girls wrong.
I pulled my card. Went
girls
past.
wrong.
I came past. Went putting back to the gym, and then I seen the little girl walk past. I said, excuse me. I said, why you give me the finger? You know what
In
I'm
the
saying?
gym, she came in the gym.
No, she was outside.
Oh, okay.
I asked, I said, why you give me a finger? All I was doing was coming in the
Yeah,
line.
nah.
I wasn't indulging what y'all
What
was
she
going
say?
on. Say, but you
Call
blew the horn. I said,
can't blow
you was
the
in my
horn,
way.
nobody.
I ain't want to run you over. Yeah. And she flicked me a finger, you know. I said, okay, that's cool, you know.
He thinks she ain't had no gun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, okay, I ain't.
Wow.
I didn't call her out a name. No, I said, okay. I just drove them. I shook my head like these young kids. I drove on to the gym.
Welcome.
You respected her.
Welcome.
You
Welcome to
respected
the
her
reality of
more than
what's
she
going on.
respected you. You know?
Yep.
Then
Absolutely.
I asked, I
But
said,
see,
why?
hold on. The problem is our children don't even know nothing about respect in order to give it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you gonna teach? The reason why the bodies are dropping is because they don't understand the value of life because they were never taught the values. So it's easy for them to bang somebody before they know it. They just down in the justice center. They're young. The pre-cortex of the brain is undeveloped, so they don't even really actually understand what's really going on.
Right.
They're rolling right with the revolving door of recidivism of the youth, of our young homies going in the penitentiary. They linking up with each other over there, not even knowing how much of the legacy of who they could have been is gone.
Yep.
They're babies. What they could have created.
That's
It's something that it looks like the Matrix, where this is what we're supposed to be doing. So it's easy to drop somebody, but it all started with a lack of being taught about discipline, morals, and values.
They get that
Here we
situation.
go again.
They get in that
Right
situation.
back
They
to
be
coach.
like, they get in that situation. They be like, I wish I should have did it. Could have did this. It's a wish you could have done. Then,
But they be done. The problem
late.
is they settle fast.
yeah.
Hey, they settle fast. I
Yes.
watched them. I don't want to be the pot calling kettle black. I'm shooting at the police and all that damn dope and shit. I was there too, right?
Yeah.
But one time, and I can begin to see as well as evolve to say that doesn't make sense. Not at all. How can I figure this out where I can have Jamaria, where I can assist Kelsey in Brooklyn, where I can assist my grandsons, JD, Lamonte, Dominique, Javon. I'm here. You know what I mean? Because I could be gone too. Penitentiary, absent, dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be out here. But yet I'm here to assist with my son that was killed, as well as Jamaria's baby daddies. And they've been absent. One is back. I hope he does his job. Shout out to Javon's dad. But boy, it should take work every single day.
Yeah.
Now you got to be here to do this shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Word up. Shout out to picking up the pieces to the football, to the boxing coaches within our community. One more time. But damn.
And to
Where
all
you at, Daddy? And Bob?
And to all the other men that step in for the men that have ran away. You know what I mean?
Right.
To y'all as well. You
Right.
know, like, let's go Whitney Houston, man. These children are our future, right? Teach them well, let them lead the way, man. That's what these brothers doing, man.
Right,
They
right.
teaching them something, you know
Right.
what I mean? But a lot of times, we turn our back on them less challenged kids, you know what I mean? And if we keep doing it, it's going to really affect us. You know, it's going to really affect us. So we better get control over it,
Yeah,
you know?
that's why we stepped up to the plate.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? We stepped up to the plate. I said, man, all these kids out here, man, getting killed. You know what I'm saying? I said, nah, man, we got to do
And
something
they
about
getting
this.
younger and younger.
Yes, that's we got to do something
Getting
about
younger and
this.
younger. Yes. Yes. So if nobody gives y'all flowers, y'all get them from me today, my brothers.
Yeah,
Shit, Buck get it. Shout out to Buck.
I'm
Cause-
glad I linked up with Buck.
Yeah, word
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Buck is what's called an outlier. I went to school and knocked off my associate's degree and my bachelor's degree. I needed a motherfucking tutor. I started paying my math teacher to come to my house and help me out with math. But anyway, and I got all the way up to statistics 1, 2, and 3. And in statistics 3, there's a formula that you solve where, and once you look at the formula, there's something outside of the formula which is called an outlier. And the outlier is somebody or something that is unusual, novel, if you will, right? I say that for Buck because not only have you been assisting people's babies, you have your own. You guided and raised your own to have an understanding while assisting other people's children. You're an outlier because that's work. 24/7. You know, it's passionate and yeah, it's gonna pay off, but you're not doing it for the money. You're doing it because it's who you are as well as what you love.
Right on.
And you spread that right past your own to others. Talk to us about who your son is rumbling with now, you know, from that discipline and that dedication that you put in raising him.
Well, that's actually how I got back in boxing. My son, I started training him when he was 8 years old. He ended up being one of the top boxers in the USA. He missed the Olympics because they got rid of his weight class. Outstanding boxer in the National Golden Gloves. Signed with Floyd Mayweather. 8-0. You know what I mean?
Word up.
Nice promise.
Word up.
What's his name, man?
Adrian Benton.
Adrian Benton, man. Yes.
Word. A savage. I beat you. I beat you. My fault. I fell off though. I ain't gonna stop. I fell off. But when will your son be fighting again?
They coming soon.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know how this boxing game goes
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
You got any shows coming up? Amateur?
We ain't got no show coming up, but we get ready for the 2024 U.S. Championships in December. We taking probably about 15.
Who are your top talents right now?
We got
They got a stable, they said.
we got like 8, 9 kids that's number one in the country, but the number one guy right now on the USA team right now is Sante Lamar. He out at the USA training camp right now.
Mark.
He's 14 years old. He's been sparring pros since he was 12. I mean, hard, going kill with pros since he was 12. He's fighting in the 15, 16-year-old division. He's a young kid on the junior team. So he'll be fighting on, he'll be trying for the next year for the junior team again. Then we got Micah Rankin Higgins. He'll be trying for the junior team. He's probably going to fight like 106. He's number one in the country. Then we got Yaya Metz. He's number one in the country. He's going to fight 125 this year. Adrian White, he's number 3 in the country. Them 4 right there will be trying out for the junior team this coming year.
Okay.
The most talented kid in the gym, hands pound for pound, is Lawrence Davis.
We call him Boogie.
Okay.
Boogie Wild.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
I hear you.
Yeah, but my favorite boxer in the gym is this kid is exciting. He's the most like athletic, talented kid. Is Marshawn Higgins.
Call him Dollar.
Them 2 kids, they like 13. They've been number one since they've been 8 years old.
Wow.
I think Dollar probably lost about 3, 4 fights.
Good
As
stuff.
well as Asante 14, he probably done lost about 7 fights.
Compared to what? He lost 3-4 fights compared to how many he's won?
Oh yeah.
Say that number. Get that qualitative. Because when you hear 3-4 fights, like 3-4 fights,
yeah.
compared to what?
A whole lot. Yo, I
Look,
always know how
about
many.
175.
Yeah, see,
You know what I mean?
We keep up with the losses, not the wins.
Word.
I love it.
We don't keep up with the wins.
Word.
Can't keep up with them.
Word.
We keep with lost because ain't that many.
Yeah,
Word.
we keep up with the losses.
And you learn a lesson from the loss.
Exactly.
Yes.
We know what we can fix.
We got a young girl too. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to her.
Call it. Her name is $1 Million Baby.
Absolutely.
All right.
$1 Million
That's a good
Baby.
move.
That's her name.
Amira
Sutherland.
I got you.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
$1
her.
Million
Baby.
Baby. She's special.
She can go.
What weight is she fighting at?
Right now, she's gonna fight 110.
I heard Gary say that she spars with the guys.
Nothing but guys.
Yeah.
And the guys, what? Do not hold
Oh,
back.
ain't no going nice with her.
No.
And she been putting them in the phone booth, is what I heard.
Yeah, she gave him the business.
Word up.
Yeah, she gave him the business.
Word up.
Oh yeah, she ain't holding no hands.
No.
Mm-mm. When you get in there with her, she coming to embarrass you. So you know, as a little boy, you already got like, oh man,
I gotta come see it.
this the girl beating up on me,
She
man.
keep talking about it too.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta give them a little talk after that though. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of rough when you got a little girl whooping on you, man. That does something too. Either it's gonna make you quit or make you work a little harder.
Yes. Make you work.
Yeah, but guess what? A little talk. Hey, but she's number one for a reason.
Yes.
She's been in this gym since she was 3 years old, literally.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah, she was born in the gym.
What's her name again?
Amira, $1 Million Baby.
I love it. Shout out to her. So before we close out, man, I just want to say thank y'all for coming. Gracing us with y'all presence. How can the people get a hold of y'all, get their boys to y'all? Give them y'all address, y'all information, and all that type of stuff.
Look up Real Deal. We're on the website, and our number's on there,
Yes, sir.
and you get contact with us like that.
Any Instagram, social media platforms?
All that Real Deal Boxing.
Real Deal Boxing.
Real Deal Boxing on
Get your pen and paper
Instagram.
out.
Real Deal Boxing on Facebook.
Get your pen and paper out, man. Get your kids out there. Let's help this change, man. Let's help these brothers, man. And anybody watching that want to invest in the gym, let's get these kids off the street, man. Let's change the narrative and
Why
give
should they
these
take
kids
donations?
Yes, and give these kids a reason to live another day, man. Keep watching, picking up the pieces, man.
Pick up the pieces.
Keeping on. We're gonna keep on helping. We're gonna keep on assisting, and we're gonna just keep believing, man. And I think
Don't bring the resources too.
yes, sir.
This is what this actually is. Here's a resource. We ain't just doing this shit just to do it.
No, sir.
Here's some brothers that you can reach out to about your children. Word up, they're ready.
Non-profit organization giving kids a fighting chance.
Boom.
Real deal.
Shout out again to Mike Stafford.
Yes.
Word.
Much love.